Hello, 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 everybody. Give me a second. Hello, hello, hello. Sorry, I should have done this before going live, but hey, my Patty, how are you? So, I just need to just clarify one thing from yesterday. I said that Amber had called CPS and she hadn't. So I just wanted to clarify that. I said I would. So I really just want to clarify that I was not only wrong with Marie, I was also wrong with Amber. So just wanted to clear that up. Hey Beth, as soon as I walk outside to smoke a cig, you came on, Joe. Couldn't have timed it any better. Yay! You sound you sound like you don't feel good. I've still got a cold that I'm battling, but my body is aching. I hoot. Nice to see you. Morning, Chopper. I'm battling this cold. Yesterday I legitimately slept the clock around. I was so tired, but I am feeling better today than I did. So it's progress. Progress, progress, progress. How are all you on this Saturday? You know, we all make mistakes. Don't beat yourself up, Joe. I know it was a huge mistake to make, though. And, you know, I don't think that's great. So it's definitely, I want to own it. And I owned it yesterday about Marie, but I just want to clarify that Amber also didn't. So I just want to, I know there's all like people saying, um, oh, well, she did, and she did, and she didn't, and she didn't. But like, we can't say either way. Do you know what I'm saying? We haven't got proof of either side, so we really shouldn't. And that's my bad for misreading. So, but I hope you're all doing well. It's Sunday, Joe, another mistake. Is this Sunday? Oh, fuck my life. I've lost a day. I told you I slept too much yesterday. I literally lost a day. Oh my God. I can't believe I've lost a day. I went to sleep last night. It must have been about sort of 7:30ish. I woke up at 6 o'clock this morning. I think I woke up like for a little bit in between, sort of to go to the bathroom and have a drink, I think. But I literally slept so bad. Oh, I've lost a day, people. I lost a day. See, it's man flu is. It's not really just a cold. It's just man flu. Oh, I love you guys. That was funny. I've been thinking it's Saturday all day. You know that, right? Like literally all day I've been thinking it's Saturday. My God. When God was giving out braids, I thought he said trades and said, no, it's all right, Flower, I'll catch the next one. It's like 5:15 here, and I've been thinking all day it's Saturday. Oh dear. That's just so bad. Oh, what am I like? See, I'm just not with it. So what are you all doing on a Sunday? Carl is out in the garden. I'm obviously in bed, keeping warm. Because even though the sun's out and it is actually warm out there, it doesn't feel like it's warm to me because I just got a cold. So, oh dear, that's so funny. God, I'm bloody useless. I can't even gather days. I'm working. Oh, you always work too much, Beth. Hey, Delilah. Having a lazy Sunday. Lazy Sundays are the best Sundays. Well, I'm having a lazy Sunday now. I know it's Sunday. I have to go and cook brunch. I will catch you on the replay. I'm so proud that you're always owning your mistakes. Thank you, Patty. I appreciate that. You know I will. If I mess up, I mess up. Pour in here and I'm lazy as hell. Oh, hoot man. Like, we've had so much rain. I'm not even kidding. This is probably like 5th, 6th day now of having like nice-ish weather that people are actually sort of doing the garden and stuff. But I think in Wales we have a lot more rain than most places. My days off are Wednesday and Thursday. Okay, we have to do a live on Wednesday or Thursday. I don't even know what I want to eat today. I know I got to eat, but I just don't know what to eat. At the moment, I'm just drinking hot lemon, taking vitamins, drinking some hot lemon, trying to get my voice not to completely go. But we'll definitely do that, Beth. We'll have a day, either Wednesday or Thursday. I'll put it in my calendar. It's finally sunshine on South Carolina coast, and yet live on Wednesday and Thursday, please. Definitely will. Have a good afternoon, Patty. And no cock-ups on those streams. Got to good to see you. Have a good day in work, Beth. Love you. So is everybody looking forward tomorrow to the hearing? Is anybody like thinking outcomes, or is anybody thinking what's everyone's thoughts on it? Let's have a gossip fest. I'm not feeling well, so let's gossip. I'm all about gossip. What's everyone's thought? Well, Maria's saying that she got an ace up her sleeve, so I don't know what that is. Maybe that Adria is her attorney. I don't know. I'm being a bitch. I just don't know. I think I'm 50-50 at the moment. I really want it to go in Jen's favor, if I'm honest. I really do. I'm just not sure. I'm not sure. What's weird though is that Kat's not there. Is Kat's court date not the same, or is it a different court date? I don't know. I don't know what to think, whether whose side is going to fall on, or is there going to be like the member with the Katie and Steve thing that they just they had a mutual agreement kind of thing. Is something like that going to be made? Maybe. I don't know. I just don't know. I think if a mutual understanding could be made, I think it would be beneficial to everybody. It would mean that Marie hasn't got anything on her record, which would obviously be a bonus for her. And it would also mean that they can't talk about each other, which would be a bonus for everybody. I don't know what to think either. I just hope Amzi makes it. I want to see them do a live together. I want somebody. I hope Amzi goes and goes live. I want to see it. I want to see it in real time. Amzi needs to go there and go live. Imagine how many views that would get. Holy moly. That would get a lot of views. It would be fun to watch for sure. I would definitely watch. I for sure would like to watch that one. I don't know. I haven't spoken to Amzi or anything. So I don't know. You can't bring cell phones into the court here. Oh, can you not? Oh, well, that sucks. I don't know much about court in the US, I'm not going to lie. Jo Marie thinks she's a gangster and I ain't afraid of her. I don't think many people are afraid of her. She's drunk 90% of the time, so she'll fall over. Not in my city. Are you in the same city as the court case not used? I heard, I'm not sure if it's true, Amzi is going to pay someone some way to go there. I don't think she can make it. Don't quote me, I just heard. Okay, but I'm not in Ohio. Okay, fair. Yeah, you can stand outside the courtroom. No, can you stand outside the courtroom not used? Yeah, you can do commentary. I know here you can. You can Harriet, you can stand outside the court and do filming there. But here, I think in some you're actually allowed to film inside the courtroom as well. Again, don't quote me on that. Amzi can stay out and live stream, right? That would be amazing. I hope somebody can go. I think Jules was on about it at one point going. You can't even bring them outside the courtroom here. Oh, wow. That's crazy. I suppose you have to be across the street or something, would you? Because news reporters, they always do outside the courts, don't they? So maybe it would have to be across the street or something, maybe something like that. That's crazy. Your state got very strict rules then, not used. That's super strict. Here we can film wherever. They can't take cell phones when they enter or go through the metal detector. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that would make sense. Wow. Maria says, Hope 3, good to see you. I've been thinking about you. Hope you're feeling a bit better. You had a scare. Oh, I hope you're okay, Hope. I didn't know that you've been feeling poorly. No, not in the building. It's fine, but not past the metal detector. Right, okay, that makes sense. Amzi can stay across the street. She won't be bothering anyone. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. They would be here too. I still need surgery. Hoot, I hope you start feeling better. I don't know what's wrong, but I hope you start feeling better. Oh no. Oh, Hoot, I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness, please rest. affected my heart. Wow, that's so sad. Please rest, girl. Do everything that the doctor is telling you to do. Oh my goodness, that's scary. See, life is just so precious, guys. This bullshit is really just that. It's bullshit. Wow, that's so scary. I still take medicine, and my stroke was over 10 years ago, and I still take medicine from my stroke. It's, and just cause Kat isn't at that pre-party doesn't mean she won't be at court Monday. Just saying. I don't know the story though. Yeah, that's true. That's true actually. No, you're right. No, you are right. Just because she ain't at that shit show doesn't mean that she's not going. I am waiting for an appointment. I have oxygen here, so I'm good. Yeah, please keep resting, Hope. It's just not worth it. Don't overdo it. Just keep yourself safe. I agree. Like everyone's saying, just keep safe and keep well. Yeah, we'll all pray for you and send good vibes for sure. Wow, that's scary. That's scary. And a silent one as well is, oh my goodness. Hopefully you'll get an appointment soon, Hoot, and then you can get any surgeries that you need and start getting on the mend, you know? We will definitely keep you in our prayers. See, this is what's life is so much more important than this bullshit, you know? Life is so precious. And we don't last forever, you know? We have to appreciate the time that we do have. You know, my mum passed when she was 65. That's not old, you know? That's not old at all. We really do have to look after ourselves and, you know, appreciate what we have here. I hope you get an appointment soon though. That will be if you can just like hopefully get that sorted and then you can get back on the mend, that would be brilliant. Boarded hoodie. That's just unbelievable. How long do you think you'll have to wait, Hope, before you get an appointment? Our appointments here is freaking whack at the moment with COVID and stuff. Is appointments are just being pushed back so bad that it's actually becoming an issue. It's really like especially like quote unquote non-emergency appointments. I'm guessing yours would be classed as an emergency appointment, but our non-emergency appointments here are just like out of whack, so bad out of whack. I just want to reiterate, just while everyone else is in here, just in case they didn't hear me. Yesterday, I said that Amber called CPS and she did not. So I was wrong on that one. Just want to keep clarifying it, just so that, because I said that I would. And I do obviously try and keep my word. Joe, maybe a few weeks, lots of meds and actual feel good. See, I have the COPD too. Okay. Which probably didn't help you after you had the stroke. Did you lose any feelings in any side? Any sensations? God hopes. I hope you get done, everything gets done quick, and then you can get on the mend again. We're going to keep praying for you. Everybody will send prayers. Prayers, good vibes, whatever you believe in, send them Hoots way. That's good to know, Joe, about Amber. Yeah, I completely and utterly misread it, and I just want to put it out. No, my left leg feels a bit heavy, but otherwise nothing. Oh, a little bit of physio should help with that, Hoot. Although I hate physiotherapy, it did actually help me get my strength back in my left side. So I lost all feeling in my left leg, was completely dead, and my left arm it wasn't completely dead, but it didn't have any strength to it. So it took a long time to build that back up, but it does work. But we will keep praying for you. For sure. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Yeah, so I really don't know what's going to happen at this court case. Well, tomorrow now. I literally, since I'm thinking it was freaking Saturday all day. So it is just the morning. We have to wait. And I think somebody told me that Adria's not going, so that should make Jen feel a little bit safer, because I know that she was really worried about Adria going, because apparently, allegedly, and all of this, although I know it's true, she has threatened her before, so I think she was feeling a little nervous. So if she isn't going, I don't think I think she'll go, but I think she's going to say that she's not going, so people maybe don't realize that she's there. And I think, a lot of people don't know what Adria looks like, so she's hoping probably just to go under the theories, nobody will know who she is, kind of thing. But I think she'll go. I don't think she's gonna let her friend go alone. I wouldn't let my friend go alone if I could help it, It's just, I don't know. I'm on a 50-50. I'm guessing it'd be in the morning. Is things like that early in the morning, or is there a specific time, do you think? Here, things like that are normally done in magistrates' court. Magistrates normally do anyone that's going to be doing a jail sentence, because magistrates' court is they can only sentence you up to, give or take. Normally, it's just a few months here and there. So they normally get the sentencing part out of the way. If somebody's being banged up for 6 months, they'll normally get that out of the way so that they can then go on to jail. And then they'll do the other bits. I don't know about in the US, though. Sad it has come to this. It really is. I hoping that they could be adults and make an agreement just not to talk about each other. That would be great. Morning and afternoon slots. 9 call usually has a few cases, then later slots have other cases. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, here normally, like in the magistrates, they do like the people who are getting sentenced so that they can get in the van and be shipped out to wherever, because it'll either be, Swansea, Cardiff, I can't think, Bridgend. There's a few. They may just settle in it, judges changes, some of come to some agreement kind of thing. So much hate. I hope that's what it is, Hoot. I really do. I hope that they come to some sort of agreement so that it isn't on her record, because I'm thinking that's probably what she's fearing. That, working in a school and having a TPO on your record isn't a good look. Do you know what I mean? So I think that would be the ideal outcome for all parties, to do the whole non-communication kind of thing. Again, I don't know though. Yeah. I think the problem is though, is like, as much as everyone says Jen can't keep her mouth shut, neither can Marie. Do you know what I'm saying? None of them can keep their mouth shut. If they could agree, it would be fine already. Yeah, that's true. But the judge might say like on the Katie and Steve McGray thing, you know what I'm saying? Like that whole shit show. But I don't know. Pretty sure it's just a case to put the order through or not. That's it. But it still can be 50-50, right? If it goes through or not. I do. I hope that it comes to some sort of agreement that, they both, what worries me and what I think's gonna happen, I hope there is a good outcome to everyone mind their own business, so to speak. Yep. No, I 100% agree, Ria. It is. Did I make sense? You did make sense. There is a lot of toxicity in this, and I don't think anyone's innocent either. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't think I'm not innocent, Jen's not innocent, but Marie isn't innocent either. And the crying and, doing the pity party, and then she gets drunk and everyone can kiss her ass. She doesn't care. She's this. And I think even her followers now are seeing some of the things that other people are seeing and pretty disgusted. She's on, and I don't know. I just think it's a lot. What does concern me though with it is, if they can't talk about each other, who's going to be next on Marie's chopping block? I think it's just order granted or not. The court don't care about all the extra drama. Okay. So it doesn't like the letters and stuff like that really wouldn't make impact then, not used. Is that right or not? Sorry, I'm asking you a lot of questions, but you seem to know. You seem to know what you're talking about. Yeah, right, girl. Sorry, I'm asking you a lot. I know, but you do seem to know what you're talking about. Because she was saying about an ace up her sleeve. Will they look at evidence or just be like, okay, listen, just enough is enough kind of thing? I hope it's granted, not for any other reason, just that it'll be an end, If they do, they need to be notarized. Anyone can write a letter. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. And then would people actually go and get in notarized? I don't know whether people would actually be asked to do that, would they? I wouldn't, but I'm lazy, so it's just going to, I don't know. I am fearful of who's going to be next on their chopping block, though, if they can no longer talk about Jen, who's going to be next to be, because they seem to like it. I agree, there definitely is enough proof for it to be granted. I don't know what she could possibly have, though, because Jen's very freaking open about her shit. I can't see, but I don't know. I just think she's not innocent in all of this just as much as everyone else isn't, you know? She's just as toxic. And I think the problem is people on YouTube haven't necessarily got IG and don't see those drunken pity parties and drunken God knows what it is. Do you know, just I can't watch it, and thank God I can't watch it. Those drunken used to give me anxiety. I'm not even kidding. They could make someone relapse and go into like alcoholics breakdown. You know, I know an alcoholic, and I know that if she watched something like that, she would lose her shit. Drunken rants. Thanks. Yeah, the drunk, just, these are grown adults in different states. If the problem is over the internet, there's a simple solution. Don't talk about each other or watch each other. Do you know what it is, though, not used? And I honestly believe this. I think it's a lot of people will send things to people. So it'll be like Marie will get sent stuff that Jen or Amzi or I have said, and then she'll go on a rampage. But nobody's realizing that we're saying something in retaliation of something that you said when you were fucking drunk. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't think I honestly don't think that people realize, like, and thank God there are people now on Reddit. I got shown some bits because I'm fucking thick as shit and can navigate bloody Reddit to save my life. Joe, I don't like alcohol. You always see me vaping. I smoke weed, but I ain't doing it on a live. Exactly, Mikey. It gives me anxiety. I probably because my biological father was an alcoholic, so it does give me anxiety. And I always think, like, how much money they must be wasting on alcohol. Just me, that alone gives me anxiety. People need to block the instigators or tell them don't send me stuff. Amen. And I think that's what it is. I honestly do. But I don't think they're sending it when it happens, if that makes sense. So they're sort of seeing something, sending it to Marie maybe like a week later, or sending it to Jen like 6 days later. Then one or the other are going off on it about something that was said like a week ago. And then there's a lot of like, what the fuck's she talking about? Do you know what I mean? Oh, A definitely found a little drinking buddy. It's just gross. Like, I would just rather go for a walk. Like, I don't know, like, I don't know, grip my kids and be like, fuck it, let's go at the mountains, or let's go and do something. Jen is really bad at believing everything anyone tells her. That's true. She is. And she knows. She knows she's bad at that. She does. She's said it a few times. She does, but I think it's hard not to on some sense of the word, because I do it and I know I have to take a step back sometimes. I like somebody will send me something and it won't be in the correct context, or I'll say it'll be said wrong, because all it takes is one word out and it makes something sound so drastically but worse than what it actually was. They have spilt over from the internet to real life months ago. Very much so. Very, very much so. But I don't think that's just one side or the other either. I honestly don't. I think that is all sides have done that. Do you know what I mean? I don't think anyone can sit there and just say, well, that was all Jen or that was all Amzi, because it's not, you know? There's real life consequences on all sides. I follow a lot of people and need to hear for myself. Yeah. Ria says Petty Betty, unfortunately it has. And and how sad is that though, you know? And I'm sat here like, thank God I don't have kids, because I would be so scared that they were going to phone social services. Like, you know, they already threatened to do everything else to me. All involved players are guilty. I agree, including myself. I'm not saying that, you know, I'm not saying that I'm not. I'm also guilty of opening my mouth when I shouldn't have, or saying the wrong things, or in not giving the full what's the word I'm looking for? Like the full story, I suppose, or taking something and running with it. That's my main issue. I do that. I'll see something that irritates me and pisses me off, and instead of just stepping back for a minute and reading something and slowing the frig down, I will go on a tangent and be like, you know, and then I gotta own my shit. Everyone is guilty in some way, but Jen is really naive and gullible. She believes everything and relies on others for info. Being able to own up, being able to own up to it is a whole other story. Yeah. I see a lot of people gaslighting Jen. Yeah, I think there is a lot on both sides. I'm not just going to say Jen on that, because I know a few who is in Marie's corner. I've known them for a long, long time, like well over a year, over 18 months. And I know their style. I know how they play. So it isn't just on that side. The thing is, no one lets stuff go. They all ping pong off each other. That's true. That is true, for sure. And we're all guilty, like we really are, you know? Everyone is guilty. Marie looks so pale on a live with Sherelle. She needs to put the booze down. I'm sorry, I'm not going to quit that. It's not healthy for her. You know, she's got family and I know she's probably stressed the fuck out. I just think that it's always Joe's fault, Amzi's fault, Jen's fault. I don't feel like anybody holds anybody else accountable. Do you know what I mean? Even just that where Marie said on one of those Reddit posts where she said maybe we should share pictures of Amber's kids, and maybe Amber's kids, you know, the older one needs keto and the little one's got a speech impediment. Like, if I had said that to somebody about somebody's kids, I would be fucking burned at the stake. Legitimately burned at the stake. But because it was against Amber's kids, it's okay. Do you know what I mean? There's my girl. Good morning. Anyone know anything about Reddit? No. Why? What's going on? Hang on. Do you want me to put the thing up? What's happening? Good morning. Been on Reddit trying to figure this damn stuff out. Don't ask me about Reddit. I can't even find a freaking post that I know that was there yesterday. I was literally I know it was there yesterday because I saw it. And do you think I can fucking find it today? I'm shit. I'm not very good. Yeah, Amzi's got a subreddit. It's called IG Cesspool Sucks Arse. I can possibly get the link. Let me try. See if I can get it. Right, let me try and get it. Okay. Share. So how do I do it? Clipboard. Okay, I might figured it out, people. God. I'm not great at this, am I? I really don't like names that haven't been brought up, but I see people knocking people for meth on one side and don't say anything about others doing meth, etc. I only know one person that does meth. I don't know is anyone else. Is there anyone else that does that? I know one person does. I'm not convinced. Is there other people that do that? Oops. Sorry. Joe, you take accountability for your actions. Marie, don't. Me, meth, right? That's the only person I know that does meth. Oh, and Tracy, I forgot about Tracy. Sorry. Yeah, you're right. I forgot about Tracy. I'm sorry. No, you are right. I'm sorry. I forgot about that. I apologize. Yeah, you're right. The only person I know, as stated, they use it. Yeah. But Tracy is the good kind of meth user. Yeah, Terry Time doesn't like me. She's never spoke to me. And when I went to her IG and said something, she blocked me. So there we go. There is the Reddit. I think I know Terry doesn't like me and that's fine. But can I just say I'm loving the fact that she is like going hard after Sherelle. I can't help it. I don't like Sherelle. I've made it very, very clear all these months I don't like Sherelle. But now, like, how is this going to work with like people like Marie who's like up Sherelle's butt? I haven't seen a new video. I haven't. Whether they do it or not, Tracy, Clint, Terry, Jen, Chrissa, it's a big deal for one or the other. It's not. I'm not convinced 80% of them does it. And I've never seen any proof that any of them does it. And Krista is a recovering, and her issue, I'm going to say this wrong, I'm sure, but Krista's issue was pills from recollection. She models her wigs. Oh my God, I love that. I'm going to have to try and watch it. I used to like Sherelle, but that's changed this past months. I don't like Sherelle. I'm not even going to lie. She is so nasty. She is a racist. I'm sorry, but she is. If you listen to her, like, I'm not even kidding. She's a racist. She says the most racist things. I don't like that. She's skinny because of health issues and genetics. Did I get it right, Dams? Wasn't her issue pills? She was very open about it, didn't she? And I'm sure I've got it wrong, but I Krista, I'm sorry if I got it wrong, girl. I apologize. But I'm just trying to remember, and I'm sure she said that she was recovering and her issue was pills. She does come across a little trashy now. She's very trashy. Amzi, you look great. Amzi does look great. She's doing really, yes, ma'am, pills. I thought it was. Thank God. Yeah. It wasn't meth with Krista. And she's been very open about her recovery. And I'm proud of her. Good for her. Recovering from any addiction, whether it's alcohol, drugs, whatever, it's not easy. And I'm super proud of her for coming out the other side. And, and she's got, thank God for Mr. X, that he loves that woman. Like, oh my God, the love that he has for Cressa is just so lush. And I love him because his name's Carl. We got another Carl. So, hey, my girl, how are you? Yeah, I love Mr. X. I just love the way, if you look on Chris's live, if you haven't watched him, go and look how he looks at her. There's just nothing but love there. And it just melts me every time. I can't help it. I'm just like, oh my God, it's so cute. Like, he loves us so much. Let me clarify. I'm not saying that anyone was. Oh, okay, sorry. I probably misread it, not you. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. That's fair. Okay. Okay. No, I probably misread it. Sorry. It was probably me more than you. I do misread things. You have to tell me when I misread them. No, it's probably me. I'm terrible at reading. Everybody will tell you. It takes a mother effing soldier to get recovery. I have 15 years. Well done, Jen. Proud of you, girl. That's what I say about Cressa all the time. Like, she's very, very open about her story. Like, she really is. And fair fucking play. Like, anybody recovering, like, For example, we can trash Clint for doing meth while praising Terry, who is a meth user. Yeah, no, I get it. But again, that goes back to it depends on whose side you're on. Do you know what I mean? Like, okay, I'm reiterating, but like going back to that comment that Marie said about taking the piss out of a kid that's calling a kid fat and then saying a kid with a speech impediment. If I had said that, I would have been hung, drawn, and quartered. Do you know what I'm saying? And it does go back to, it depends on who it's about and who it's to. And that just makes me sad. I'm going to keep that up for a little while because I think you should be proud of yourself, Jen. Chris is sharing her story. Chris is sharing her story could have saved someone's life. Oh, 100%. Please. Thank you. I agree. I 100% agree. And she's brave, like, especially in this community full of absolute toxic people, to admit to that and share that story. Like, that's brave. That's really, really brave. And I commend her for that. Like, that's amazing. And fair fucking play to her. Terrible thing that said Marie said about the kids. It was a really bad thing, but everyone seems to be okay with that because Marie said it and it was only about Amber's kids. Do you know what I'm saying? That's the double standards that I struggle with. Because if I had said something like that, oh my God, there would be more of a hate joke campaign. People need to see it's possible. Oh shit, I lost you. Oh, see it's possible. A spark of hope can help someone. How dare Marie bring my mom into this? I agree, Mikey. Nobody's mom needs to be brought into this. Nobody's kids need to be brought into this, you know. And Jen said something about a child the other day, and she completely acknowledged and apologized. And that's all we can expect from someone, is to acknowledge and apologize. There's no apologies coming from certain people, which is just frustrating. Double standards. And that is on both sides. Both sides have double standards. It drives me nuts. All I'd like is like a even playing field for all, but it's not. It's like just me commentating on this, right? I get, oh my God, Joe, this has nothing to do with you. Keep your fucking nose out of it. What the fuck has it got to do with you? Yet somebody like Siwa, for example, sorry, I had to use Siwa's name because it's the only person I could think of. She's allowed to commentate on it, and that's okay. Do you know what I'm saying? So one person's allowed to, but I can't. That where is the fair there? I'll get battered for saying something wrong or using a wrong word in the wrong place, and then I'll get battered for what was it yesterday? Someone showed me. I can't find it today, but somebody showed me yesterday. Oh, why don't she clear her throat? I got a freaking cold. It wouldn't matter if I cleared my throat or not. This is just how I sound. I have a cold, people. I can't help it. I got a cold. And I'm normally quite husky in my voice anyway, so it doesn't help. Or accused of being on both sides. Oh God, yeah. I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot. I'm hoping that come Monday, whatever happens now tomorrow, that everyone can just move on. Your mum is a lovely person, Mikey, and nobody should have brought your mum into it. That's just so wrong on so many levels. And it's just sad, like I know I've got people watching that can't comment because they're scared of what the consequences will be. Like, that's bad. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you did, Mikey. I remember that. And I appreciate you. You obviously don't need to defend me, but I do appreciate you defending me. So now they want to control your body. I know, right? They were like, oh my God, why don't you clear her throat? I'm like, I've got a cold. I can't clear my bloody throat. Hey, Joanna. How are you, my angel? I wish I could clear my throat, because actually my throat might feel a bit easier and not so bloody dry. And I'm drinking loads and it's not helping. I still sound like a damn horse. It's like, God dang it. Still sound like a horse. And yes, I'm snorty. Still cold. Although I do feel better than I did yesterday and the day before. Thank God. I'm such a baby. Is anybody else a baby when they got a cold? Like, literally, I can have surgery on my stomach, and 2, 3 hours later, I'll be down having a cigarette outside. I'm absolutely fine. I don't moan. I'm fine. I get a little cold and I turn into like this big, massive sissy baby. No offense, Joe, but I'm not on your side because I'm in chat. I don't know you. I like to get to know someone. Oops, sorry, someone before. Thank you, baby. Before making a judgment. That's okay. You don't have to like me. I'm okay hanging in there. Good, good. No, thank you. I'm good. I got the snort. I'm sharing my germs. Rude. And I'm on my own side anyway. I don't care. I dislike Marie for complete opposite reasons that anybody else do. And that's my choice to dislike her. That's my prerogative to dislike her. Do you know what I mean? That's up to me. However, I like Lisa. I do. I do. I like Lisa. I think she's going to do amazing on her YouTube channel cooking. People love Lisa. People want to watch her cooking with her daughter. They're good, they're going to love it. She's going to go far. You mark my words. I'm telling you, she's going to go far. I'm not saying I don't like you. Sorry. I'm not saying I don't like you. I'm just saying I'm not taking anyone's word about you. I'll decide for myself. Good for you. You'll probably still discover that I'm an asshole. I am an asshole 90% of the time. I am an asshole 90%. We all don't have to like everyone, just get along. Exactly. That's all anyone can ask of you, is to make your own judgment. Asshole with a capital A. See? Even she knows. Joanna knows. It's true. I am an asshole. One thing with me, I'm not fake. I'm not phony. What I say, I mean. If I'm wrong, I own it. But I'm not trying to portray anything other than that. Do you know what I'm saying? I am who I am. I don't try and portray myself something different online. A lot of these people talk to me offline, and I'm no different offline to what I am here now online. I am annoying. Yep. I annoy a lot of people. Once you get past that annoying part, then, yeah, I'm not so bad. And in fact, I decided I like you. That doesn't mean I like everyone. I like everyone you like, 100%. People I'm really close friends with, like really close friends with, I speak to all the time. I trust them with my life. They are friends with people that I'm not friends with. We just don't speak about them. We speak about everything else, and we don't talk about them. If we don't talk about them, don't have any communications about them, we don't need to, And I have friends that I know that are there for me 100%. I can tell you're not fake. I like that about you. Thank you, Brenda. Yep. And you think she's bad now? A year ago, she was a total asshole. I really was. Oh my God. I was so bad. Oh my God. Thank God that's over. I can't do that. That took too much hard work. I'm too lazy for that. I can usually find something positive even in people I don't care for. That's a good attribute to have. I'm very judgy. That's something I'm going to try and work on this year. I said it earlier in the year. I am really going to try and stop being so judgy on people. Because I know that I struggle with that. That's something that I need to work on, not being so judgy. I'm so judgy, and it's so bad, and I know it's bad, and I know I shouldn't, but I'm so judgy. I judge everything, and I've got no place to fucking judge. Like, seriously. I really haven't, but I'm so judgy. It's really bad. I need to try and work on it. And I have been trying to work on it. I said at the beginning of the year, I'm going to try and work on that. I don't focus on the positive, but I can see them. It's a good thing. I don't always find the good in people. The bad outweighs it for me. And the thing with me is I am very forgiving. I am too forgiving on times. I've been screwed over too many times, I suppose, to not to be forgiving as I am. But I don't know. It's so hard not to judge. It really is. It really is. I'm so judgy. I'm not forgiving. I really was. I always did it. For Britta's, for example, never mind how badly she treated me, I would always forgive her. I would always forgive her and bring her back into the fold. Always, always, always. And it got to the point, and I'm like, how many times can you forgive one person for throwing you under the bus multiple times and reversing over it 100 times? It's very hard not to take sides, but there are always two sides to every story. It's just how you react to them. That's very true. I'm going to lay down. I will watch the rest. Have a great day, Hoot. Feel better. We will keep you in our prayers. And I'm judgmental. Me too. Don't you feel like you need to work on it, though? I really feel like I need to work on being so judgy on people. It's bad. Take care, Hoot. We will definitely keep praying for you. There are certain people in my life. They're in my life for a reason. I'll always forgive a very few, though. Yeah. The forgiving part, I think I'm hardening up to, which is not a good thing. Like, it's really not. It's not a good thing to not want to forgive people anymore. Do you know what I mean? That's not a good way of life. But it's got to the stage where how many more times can I be fucked over before I'm like, enough is enough? And you always think like, nope, never again. I'm never going to trust that person again. Nope, nope, nope. And then you'll have a message or you'll have a phone call, and you'll always feel bad. You'll always feel like, oh, but they didn't mean it. They got pushed into it, or oh, they didn't mean what they said. Then they meant, they were just trying to quote unquote be in with the in-girls, and like the excuses that come into my head is constant. Yeah, I would have done that. Same. I think that's what I'm getting to. If somebody asks me to forgive them, I usually can. That's me, but I'm really gonna try and be a little bit harder. I really am, because it's always me that gets screwed over in the end. It's because I'm the one that's too freaking gobby. Yeah, I'm always the one that's too freaking gobby and will say it how it is. Even in this community, some people I don't like, I block. I won't change, and I can't find positive. But others I clearly don't like, but I'm drawn back to and don't block. Yeah. Hey, Donna, I'm okay. Still got a cold, but I'm just aching more than anything now than actually feeling the effects of a cold, if that makes sense. Just because you forgive, you don't have to have them in your life anymore. That's true. Okay, yeah, I like that. You can forgive someone and have peace without having that chaos in your life. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but it does. That's the problem with me. Although I'm like, everyone thinks like, oh my God, Joe's just this big gobby bitch, like who just constantly opening a trap and she doesn't care. Where in reality, I care a lot about what people think. And that's something I'm trying and working on, not to care what people think about me. And that's taken a little bit of time. But like now, instead of crying when I'm seeing certain things, it makes me chuckle. So I'm trying hard to like be more, just laugh about it. You're not going to change these people's mind if they think that you're this, you're that, or the other. Nothing you can do is going to change their minds on you. And I'm really trying to work hard on that. Yesterday I said in here it was a police report and you didn't delete or time me out. I always respect that. Jen is like that too. I give her that, but it's a fault of hers. Yeah, I don't time anybody out unless they're being like really rude. And normally not to me, to be honest. Normally if it's talk soon, bye Joanna, love you, I'll message you after. Normally it's if they're being rude to other people, I will time them out. Or if they're just coming in and just writing, like trying to flood the chat, I will time them out just because they're just doing that just to try and cause hassle for my life. But other than that, I don't time them out.
I, however, probably will.
I keep telling you, just don't, just not, because everyone's entitled to their own opinions. If you've got something to say, as long as you say it,
the way you say it.
Yeah, as long as you try and make your argument, I'm happy to talk. Other people out immediately take they out on the trolls on here, other side. If they disagree, it's a big thing on YouTube. I used to be like that. I'm not gonna lie. I did back in the day. I used to have more of an echo chamber. Like, I know it sounds bad, but it's true. I would be, if you're not saying what I want you to say. But then I learnt my lesson that that's a really boring world to live in if we're all just going to sit here and agree. Some of my close friends, they don't always agree with what I'm saying. They will say, nope, I don't agree with you. You're saying it wrong. You're saying this, or you mean this, but I try really hard not to block anybody or time anybody out. I think everyone has done that to me except you, Amzi and Lisa. Yeah, I won't. You've never been disrespectful. You've had difference of opinions and you're very honest with that opinion. And I respect that for you being honest, but I also respect the fact that you've come in here and haven't slung insults at me. You've been very honest. I'm not saying I like you. I'm not saying I don't like you, but this is my views right now on this subject. How can I ask for anything more than that? Do you know what I mean? You're not being rude, you're not being nasty. I respect that. But I also hate being timed out in chats, especially when I'm not insulting anybody. That pisses me off. And I'm like, dang. And then 5 minutes feels like a damn lifetime in a chat. It does my head in. I'd rather be banned. Those 5 minutes feels like forever. I'd never insult people. And that's why you've never been timed out. Because I wouldn't time you out. Yeah. People feel insulted if people disagree with them a lot. No, I don't. I'm not one of those. It doesn't bother me. And I know that my opinions are sometimes really far out there. I really do. I know. I know that my opinions sometimes are way out there, and like people might agree with a part of the opinion, but they don't agree with all of the opinion, and that's okay. It's good to have difference of opinions, and it's good to discuss difference of opinions. Sorry, just grip it right. Coffee and cigarette. I'm gonna have the cigarette, and then I'm gonna. Yeah, definitely used to. I don't think we've timed anybody out for the longest time, you know.
No, we did.
When?
I-
Oh, that one, yeah, there was
They
just,
kept flooding me.
yeah, they were just doing A and B's, and I'm like, why? That's just dumb. So yeah, I did time them out. No, you're right, I did. I don't agree with attacking people because they are simply on another team. We all are individuals. Same. I don't like, I hate the fact that I feel like I'm on a team. Do you know what I mean? Like, I hate that fact. I hate the fact, even though for all intents and purposes, I am, I hate the fact that I feel like I am. I'd rather be like, and I don't dislike Marie for the same reasons as, say, Amzi does, or for the same reason genders or Amber does, you know. And I think they think that we're all in this group chat or something. I'm not in any group chats with any of these people. Like, I'm really not. I've spoke to Amber maybe twice, 3 times. Not that I dislike her. I just we're not, what's the word? We're not really, I don't feel like me and Amber would be someone that we could sit down and have a coffee and a chill with. I don't think we'd connect like that. Does that make sense? But I'm not going to sit here and like belittle her and create a hate stream just because everybody else hates her. I I don't know enough about her to hate her. And that's up to them, you know? And I just think that's another thing as well. I think that if you dislike someone, I think you should dislike them for your own reasons. You can dislike them as well and be upset with them for that, for somebody else. Like, I don't like that, you know, social services was called on Amzi's children and Jen's children and Amber's children. I don't like that, you know? But I also think that you should have your own individual reasons. I got to feed my boy lunch. Love you, girl. Catch you later. Catch you later, babe. Love y'all. See you later, my girl. I'll probably see you on a live later. One of them will go live. I don't know. I just think if you dislike the person for your own reasons, I think it's different to just hating them because Joe Blogs next door hates them.
Yeah, people like that.
They do, yeah. But it's like, look at Amy Lou. You know, Amy Lou's the perfect example. Amy Lou goes where she wants. She, you know, she goes in all different chats. She doesn't care. She'll openly say, I'm friends with Joe. I don't care what you all say. She's not done anything to me, and we've been friends for a long time. Do you know what I mean? I don't like anyone calling CBS or jobs. Me neither. And I've said that before, even though I don't like Marie, I don't think jobs should be called. I don't. Saying that, I have also said I understand. I understand the reasons behind it. Would I do it? No. But I do understand the, yeah, You know, you hear like if you listen like and watch shit online, I don't know whether you guys do, but I'll watch the most random shit on YouTube, and you see all the time like really, really, people with really good jobs losing their jobs because of their actions online. There is consequences. There's reactions to your actions. And I think the worst for me, because I do have a speech impediment, was the taking the piss out of somebody with a speech impediment. And I don't care whether Mikey's an adult or not. Like, I just don't. I don't give a shit if he's an adult or not. Taking the piss out of somebody for something they cannot control, as in a speech impediment, is so wrong on so many levels. And I know it really upset my husband because, thankfully, touch wood, my speech isn't so bad. But if this was 10
Not
years
that
ago,
many years.
5 years ago, 5 years ago, probably actually.
Probably more like 7, 8.
7? Okay. Like if this was like 7, 8 years ago, my stutter was worse than Mikey's. Like way worse than Mikey's. I could barely get words out. I've had people put the phone down on me because of my stutter. And it still happens. Like I'll trip over my words and stuff like that a lot. And I will not be able to get words out. That's another thing. And then sometimes I'll just full out stutter because I can't, I'm tired or I'm stressed and I don't like that, I like hearing your difference on your slangs out there, taking the piss out of vitamins. I should do a thing of all different slang words.
The problem is, though, over here, different areas have
Yeah.
different slang. So you have to even from here to down the road.
Yeah. Well, here is very, very Welsh. So we have a lot of Welsh speaking here. I remember when I first said like certain words to my friend, like I've been like friends with Di for over 10 years and she lives in Michigan. And I remember the first time I would say certain things to her and she would be like, what the hell are you, what did you just say? And I'm like, what? I was just saying I got to change baby's nappy. And she was like, what the frig is a nappy? I'm like, a diaper. She was like, oh my God. I had all different things in my head. A diaper wasn't one of them. So that was really funny. And then I'll say things like, oh, I just got to nip out. And everybody's like, what does that mean? It's like, nip out. I just got to nip out. Because I'm not going out. I'm just nipping out. I'm just going for a little bit and then I'll be home. Joeisms. Nappy and mum. Yeah. They are Joeisms, for sure. They're Joeisms. Another one everybody loves, and my niece says it now. She's in Michigan, and she's like, she'll say, Auntie Jojo, come and cutch on the settee with me. Come and cutch on the couch with me. Come and cutch on the sofa with me. And everybody in America, like in Michigan, when she goes to nursery, and they're like, what the hell does cutch mean? What's the word you use for having a chat? Natter normally. It's having a natter. When you say garage, garage. I live in Michigan. Rhea says hi, Jackal.
Hello.
Garage. Fuck off. Jalapenos. Just because I know somebody loves it when I say that. Jalapenos. Yeah, that's it. Natty. It's just a natter. She's funny, Brenda, when she goes to nursery and she'll say something like Auntie Jojo is saying. They're like, what the hell? It always sounds like you're saying carriage when I speak to my friends that's in the UK. Well, we say garage is like we go to a garage to get some like like we call a garage a petrol station, a fuel what do they call it? Gas station. We call gas stations garages. We have the state to state here, soda, pop, Coke. I call it juice. Everything's juice here. Done and dusted. I've heard you say that. Yeah, done and dusted. That's the one. You also call a cigarette a fag. Yeah, a fag. A fag. I'm having a fag. I'm having a fag in the garage. I'm having a fag at the garage. Garage. Yeah, it does sound like carriage, actually, doesn't it? Sneakers. No. Gym shoes, tennis shoes. No, they're trainers. They're trainers or daps. Snickers. Snickers is a freaking chocolate bar.
It used to be called marathon.
Yeah, and it used to be called a marathon.
Until, I think it was Snickers in America. And they changed it to Snickers.
Sneakers. Yeah, we call them traders. Traders or daps. Daps are the ones you just slip on. Like you don't have any I say pop and gym shoes. Mine's normally juice. I normally say juice and trainers.
And it's annoying.
Juice. Because I'll say juice to anything. My mum used to say pop. I live in New Jersey and they say sneakers. Sneakers.
If you get me tennis shoes, then they're tennis shoes. But they're specifically different.
Yeah, no. No, because that's what we would say with that. Because that's what I use with badminton.
There's a that for the boats.
Shut up. No. No. He's wrong. He's a snob, though. All shoes are shoes, yeah. No matter if they're heels or not. Yeah. I don't live in New Jersey. My cousin does. And we say gym shoes. That's funny. It's funny all the different words. I like the fact that we all sing different. Yeah, get your shoes on. It used to, I don't know if any of you have heard that, these words. When I was little, my mum used to say, get up the wooden hill, which means go up the stairs for bed, like get up the wooden hill. Have you ever heard of that one? Or another one my mum used to say is, carry on crying, I'm going to give you something to cry about, meaning she's going to batter you. She's going to give you a battering and actually give you something to cry about. Or another one. My nan, which is a grandma, we call them nans here. My nan always used to call our private areas Mary's. So if like we were in the bath, she'd shout up the stairs and she'd be like, are you in the bath? And we're like, yeah. And she's like, don't forget to wash your Mary. Like, yes, Nan. I've been doing it for them. How many years? I think I'm going to be met. Batter. Yeah, beat. As in like give you a whipping. Whipping. It's also called a Bettis kiss as well. If you like proper want to give somebody something, we give them a Bettis kiss. You basically headbutt them right in the nose or in the gob. Grandmothers and nannies here. Yeah, we're nannies. Now that we're still all saying, my mom said, I need to give you something to cry about. Yeah. It would be all the time. It's like, I'm going to beat your butt. I'm going to give you something to cry about. I'm going to give you a battering. My nickname used to be like Ghost because I was so skinny and so pale that people would be like, Joe, put your arms out. You're going to fall down a drain. It was bad. We used to call my nanny Dragon because she was like really Welshy. And just as you got on the bus to go into town, there was a big red dragon, and we used to say it was Nanny Dragon, and we used to be like, yay, Nanny Dragon. So bad. And like if we were going to youth club, we'd see it as well if we were going like round on it with Rini,
So they know.
my palest daughter, they call Casper. Yep, exactly. Like my friends all take the piss out of me, Terry Lynn. It's really bad. Like literally, my friend, we call her Black. She is brown. She is so brown, and it makes me sick. It's so disgusting, and I just hate her for it. Yes, I'm jealous. She'll come and she'll stand by me and put her leg next to mine or put her arm next to mine. I'm like, fuck off, Black. It's not funny. And I'm like paler than pale. Like I just go in the sun, I burn, I go red, I hurt and moan a little bit, and then I peel and go back to being blue. I'm not even white at this point, people. I'm blue. I kind of told her, you may need to go outside and get some vitamins, girl. Tell her I feel her pain. I feel her pain. I know what it's like. The only time I go brown is when my freckles congeal together on my face. That's the only time I ever have any sort of color on my face, is when my freckles congeal together. And if I go out in the sun for longer than just, oh my God, even just a couple of hours, I'm done. I go bright red. Although I'm not adverse to a nice little spray tan. I'm not gonna lie. I don't so much now because I'm older and don't give a shit, but I'm not adverse to a good little spray tan to make myself feel better. It's the truth. She's very white, and my nanny is Irish. So, oh, that's where then. Yep, same as me. Blonde hair, blue eyes. Yep, same as me. I feel her pain. I do. My daughter hates it. She hates being pale. Her adopted parents are Italian. So all of her cousins like got that beautiful like oval olive skin, and it's like that beautiful olive skin. And she's always like, it's not fair. I'm like the odd one out. She would look orange if she had a spray tan. No, you can get a really light spray tan. They found it for me. They only do the lightest light, and then they add something in it to make it even more pale. So it actually does work. I don't know what it is, though. I'd have to ask. I'm definitely pale. Oh, I gotta stretch my legs. It's so bad. I hate being pale. I really do. So I feel for your daughter. I do. I know the pain. How old is she, Terry Lynn? If you don't mind me asking. You don't have to answer, obviously, if you don't want to. My middle took the olive complexion from the Indian on my dad's side, and she's always just dark. I'm jealous. She will be 21. Oh, cool age.
Especially in America.
Yeah. Yeah, you can legally drink. We can legally drink at 18 over here. So on our 18th is normally the time that you get absolutely wasted.
You can legally drink before that.
Yeah, if you're with your parents or with your parents.
Yeah.
We used to have baby sham when we were little, like Christmas and stuff. We always was allowed a bottle of baby sham. Still love that. Middle is almost 18, and my baby will be soon will be 16. She's pale, but she can tan some. So you've got like three completely different. That's funny. Yeah. Me and my brother are pretty white, and my sister's ginger, so she's pretty pale as well. She's like auburn ginger, like ginger. And she's very pale as well. But my other brother, he goes lush brown. Jason goes lush brown. Jamie goes brown sometimes.
But he doesn't normally try to. He just normally got a shirt.
Yeah, it's because he's always working. Yeah.
We just do that bit.
Yeah, because he's normally in the van. I love it. They're amazing children. People think they're Amish because they don't show much skin. That's me, that is. Oh, bless them. That's amazing. Right, people, I'm going to get off because I've been on for an hour and a half, and I want to go on, like, it's 20 to 7, so I think I'm going to try and get something to eat, maybe just a sandwich or something. And I need to pee, and nobody wants to be hearing me pee. Nothing good can ever come of that. I appreciate everybody joining me. Thank you so much. And I will definitely catch you all again soon. Thanks for coming and chatting with me, guys. Bye, everyone. Love you. And they really are my kids. Have a good lunch. This was nice, Joe. Thank you. Take care, everyone. Bye, guys. Thanks for joining me.